Capricorn, these are your cards. Alright, Capricorn. Your overall energy is the Five of Wands, and as Wallace D. Wattles says, it's not about competition, it's about creativity. Creating what you want, not competing for what you want. There is no such thing. What you want doesn't belong to anybody else or isn't wanted by anyone else. So you can't want what someone else has. You have to create your own. In week 1, you have the Four of Pentacles. Holding on too tightly to what you have. In week 2, you have the Knight of Cups. In week 3, you have the Wheel of Fortune, the only major arcana so far. And in week 4, you have the Two of Wands. And the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Wands says you definitely can create what you want. Even the Knight of Cups. Back to week 1 with the Four of Pentacles, holding on very tightly to what you already have. Yeah, you seem focused. The person on the card seems quite focused on holding on, but I think loosening the grip might help a lot. And opening up one's arms and welcoming in more or the new would greatly help, Capricorn. Yeah. It's like almost like settling. Settling, being comfortable. It's nice, but what's the point? It's like, what's the difference between one day and the next? Where's the juice? Maybe we'll see the Seven of Pentacles. In the clarifiers, where is the fun? Where is the life? What's the point? Yeah. But maybe you've only known competition and you don't know creativity, so maybe it's time to try that. It's weird because I always thought Capricorn was one of the richest signs, but it turns out you're not. Isn't it funny? And maybe it's because you're not about money. You are about ambition with purpose. So you're there to help in your way. And maybe it's not about money. But why is there a but? Because there must be a reason why I thought you were about money. And yeah, there's nothing wrong with money. It only gets you where you need to go, or what you want to do, and you can even help more with it. True. It seems like that in the past, or, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I suppose I'm trying to say, read what is it called? The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. But it's a science of getting what you want. But the point is to be the best you can be in this life. It's about purpose. It's not about wealth building necessarily. Again, there's nothing wrong with looking out for you and for those you love. And with that ability, you can help more anyway. You can do more. That is the point. The book is about advancing life, because if you're not advancing life, like this guy on the Four of Pentacles, you're shrinking. And then what's the point? You're gone. There's no... Yeah. The point of life is life, not shrinkage. Yes, rant over, I guess. In week 2, it's the Knight of Cups, and he's looking in his cup for his dream. But yeah, you can go out and get the dream, right? And in week 3, it's the Wheel of Fortune. You can turn it to your advantage. Fortune favors the bold, and it favors you, and you can use it. You and Sagittarius, I think, got it. Was it Sagittarius? Got the Wheel of Fortune. I can't remember, but it was, I think so. I think so. I think, or is it Scorpio? I think it was Scorpio, actually. Yeah, turn the wheel in your favor. But a lot of signs got the Two of Wands. You have one wand that is done, completed, as the well-known tarot reader likes to say. And he's holding the other wand in his hand, and he's holding the world in his hand and looking out into the world. So you have the world in your hands. So you can do... So that's the thing. That's the ironic thing. If you don't get the money, how can you feed or take care of, source those ambitions that you have, that you want to complete, the things that you want to do? I mean, you don't need to have money to do it, obviously, but part of it is building wealth, and that helps. I'm not saying change who you are or go after money, but like, yeah, yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying. I was surprised. I was surprised when I Googled the richest signs, and Capricorn was not in the top 3 or 4, I think, or something like that. But again, it's not about that. You know, but it also helps to do the things that you want to do. So, all right, let's see what the clarifiers bring. Please like and subscribe. Capricorn, these are your clarifiers. All right, Capricorn, the other overall energy is the Page of Swords, curiosity, communication, knowledge. And there's that Dove again. Perhaps you need to communicate with someone or gain some knowledge or be curious about something that you're interested creatively. In week 1 with the 4 of Pentacles, you have the 6 of Pentacles and the Empress. Definitely Sagittarius had those two together. And it's about, so the Empress just creates her abundance easily with the scepter. And the 6 of Pentacles is about balance. So, yeah, maybe you don't have to hold on so tightly when you could just create your abundance. Simply create your abundance easily. Yeah, she's about fertility. And 6 of Pentacles is about, yeah, balance and, yeah, they're connected somehow. Yeah, just ease. I see ease with it. Balance, weighing everything equally rather than clenching on with all one's might for fear or something, out of fear. In week 2, we have the Knight of Cups. Clarified by the Ace of Cups. Sorry, I was still thinking about week 1. Yeah, just flow rather than ease, rather than holding on tightly with the money and, you know, hoping it will increase that way. It won't increase that way. You have to, like, anything, you have to open. Love, money, life can't be closed. It's got to be open-minded, open-hearted, open arms. Yeah. I'm shrugging my shoulders right now because I didn't make these rules. I think they just are. It's not always easy to hear. I know for me it's not easy to hear, but it's probably just the way it is, and there's no way around it. No way around it. With the Knight of Cups, you have the Ace of Cups in week 2, and yeah, the Ace of Cups is overflowing. It's a brand new beginning, perhaps in love, in life in general. And it's the dream that the Knight of Cups has. Now it's like gushing over. It's like, yes, now it's starting to happen, you know? Yeah. And the Knight of Cups in week 3, it's the same card. It's repeated. There have been repeating cards in for these readings in February 2026. So that's yours, the Knight of Cups. It's a dream. It's something, and you have to open up in order to get it, Capricorn. Whether you like it or not, you're gonna have to do it. I don't see any death or tower here, so there you don't need to transform or change, but you have to open. Be open to it, love it, want it, go after it, study, communicate with others, get over yourself. The Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Cups. So the Wheel of Fortune says you can turn the wheel to give yourself a nightmare with the Knight of Swords, or you can turn it in your favor with the Knight of Cups and bring your dreams to life. Make your dreams come true. I'd rather see that than the never-ending nightmare continuing. But in week 4, it looks like the nightmare does come to an end with the 10 of Swords. You go from 9 of Swords to 10 of Swords, and whew, the relief of it. The relief, the release. With the 2 of Wands, you finally kill something and put it to rest, and not literally, but you know what I mean, like, you finally open up and get over yourself and see what you need to do, which is getting on your ships with the 3 of Wands. Since you have the world in your hands with the 2 of Wands. In the 3 of Wands, the Rider-Waite tarot version, there are 3 ships, and the person standing holding 1 wand, 2 are completed, and he's holding 1 just like this fellow in the 2 of Wands, or person, woman, man, individual. They're each holding a wand, so it's the Ace of Wands, which didn't come up, but yeah, it's about going on the adventure, and maybe the adventure is just opening up, starting again with a beginner's mind. That might just be all you need to do, Capricorn. Refresh your brain. It's good to refresh one's life. What does it do? It keeps life fresh and interesting and renewed, and you need that in order to keep going. And we all need reasons to keep going and to keep going. Thank you, Capricorn. Until next time.